free rides.
Yeah, and Ugandans, I've noticed on the road, most of them are really into the mood, they're putting on their jerseys, so we're hoping for the best.
Hoping for the best indeed.
Yes.
Well, actually, before we do unveil some of the music coming in from the guests that we have, a guest that we shall unveil a little later, because we don't want people to know exactly who it is. Jose Chameleon, it is said, is selling off his bar over debts. I know you've managed, business before. I'm wondering, could it be a political move or something?
Well, that bar,
DNA Lounge.
DNA, those are conspiracy about that, the ownership of that bar, but
Yep.
not to go into that. Well, the bar, restaurant, those businesses, if you don't manage well, no matter how much money you may have, you can fail them.
Okay.
So maybe it could be an issue with management that if finances are not really controlled.
It is alleged he mismanaged about 300 million shillings.
300 million shillings.
Worth of that bar.
But you see, when you go into politics, yeah, some things are expected. Yeah.
And what would be your reaction in as far as Zari's message to this other lady that is pregnant for Diamond Platnumz, Tanasha?
Tanasha.
She tells Tanasha, don't expect any help from Diamond Platnumz. Would you really mind about your ex's life and when they move on?
Trust me, I wouldn't, because when I move on, I delete you, I don't even unfollow you. So I think Zari needs to move on. She needs to forget all about Diamond.
Yep.
She needs to live her life, and because the more she keeps, pointing towards them, the more I think she loses out.
But apparently midweek she unveiled her new lover, and there are plans for a wedding.
I saw the guy. The plans for the wedding. So let's wait and see. It's Zari. Anytime you expect something new, she can give you news year in, year out. So
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that bit of interaction with me, myself, and I, alongside Chum Cathy, we actually unveil to you some music. And probably when the music is done playing, you will tell yourselves that this is the music from the lady, the man, or one of the two. Yeah, because they do not know. They do not know who it is. Okay, so for now, we keep it the way it is. So probably, is it a lady? Is it a man? They're yet to know, because it's yet to play. And of course, in a while, you'll be knowing who it is we have in studio, as we shall be unveiling the latest of biggest of songs, I would say, because it's a song that has God in it. Hey!
Wow, amazing.
But for now, let the music do the talking.
Alright.
And perhaps a little later, the artist himself will be doing the talking. Who's pregnant? Yeah, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. She's priggy. So that music, me, that's my music on my weekends when I'm doing my other stuff. My God, now you do me well, oh. I've come to thank you, baby. My God, you do me well, oh. And when in the music, wake up weekends. Some people don't know artists. So sometimes it's best to leave them in the suspense. Because that's media for you. But it's fine. Such music that is a little godly and spiritual, it's high time you actually started loving it, or more so, it's high time you started subscribing to the one that these kinds of people sing to, that is the Almighty God. Do you think we can actually make a guess who it is in studio? Maybe Roger Kent?
Maybe. No, not Roger.
Maybe Bruno K?
Not Bruno K.
Hey! Not Bebe Cool? Of course not Chameleon.
No.
Because Chameleon will be
I yet to surprise them.
Oh my God. Well, Dayton in studio, and definitely coming your way to spread the word of love, spread the word of God, but as well spread his gospel of music. Welcome to MAGIC100 FM.
Thank you so much.
Are we good that side?
Yes.
Are we already running?
Yes.
All right. Cathy was actually wondering when she looked at you. She whispered to me and said, "Hey, this guy has that kind of music."
I know.
Surprisingly.
Very surprising.
Sounds surprising.
They say never judge a book by the cover. Because when you see him, you don't expect such kind of melody to come out of him.
By the way, even before we continue, much as already people have gotten a feel of who, or rather the kind of music it is and who it is we have in studio, batukubire ku masimu batubulire, what do they think about this gentleman? 783-064-530. Can this guy actually make you go to church? You know?
He may even not make you go to church, but he'll make you worship the Lord.
That is far better. Far better. Dayton it is in MAGIC100 FM studios, and definitely saying good morning. Hey, talk to your people.
Yeah, good morning people. My name is Daytonblaq, and I'm here at MAGIC100 FM with Cathy and Kent.
Yeah.
I'm so humbled. I'm so humbled to be here.
You look to be.
And yeah, and thank you for accepting me.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Wow, quite interesting. You know, Cathy, you were yet to be in studio, to step into studio at the time he came. But he came with a vibe. He was all dancing, and when I turned around, I was like, okay. So I'm actually surprised some of these guys can have their vibe, you know, from all through the bed, the sleep, the morning hustle, and then
this
to
guy lives
studio.
around music. Even when his songs were playing, man, you see he was in the mood and like, okay.
Actually, in the
He's
spirit.
He's even loving his music
Watch
more than
together.
the fun.
Watch
love
together.
music.
Yeah.
I love the music.
Wow. So who is Dayton for the people that are listening in?
Dayton is a very, very humble guy. And
he looks to be.
and his love for music started way back in when he was 13 years old. So I do a lot of music. I don't only do gospel, but I do a lot of love songs. So a lot of heartbreaking and loving songs. So
could it be you've been heartbroken several times?
Not really, but
because those are the things maybe you expect to go through.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, quite interesting. So when you say you started about is it 13 years ago or something of the sort, how did you start? And where did you start from?
Yeah, the story is a little tricky because the first time I got on a platform to sing, I was in church because my mother is
Mother's Union.
Yeah.
She's a church member.
I didn't want to go to church, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
So you only went to church because of singing?
No, not really. But I used to go to church. I didn't love. I mean,
you didn't like whatever was taking
because
place.
I have my kind of music. So in church there's this kind of music that
praise and worship.
But I didn't like it. So when I went there, I changed a little bit because my mother was so deep into it. So that's where I started to sing, and then I fell in love because
your mom was singing in church.
Yes.
Okay. Now I see why it comes.
Like mother, like son.
Yeah. So I loved music, though I was a footballer before. So I fell in love with music. I started to do music when I finished my senior 6. So I saw that music is too much into me. So I started to
concentrate on it.
Concentrate on it.
Okay.
So, and I do a little bit of charity. I have a charity organization, charity project.
Wow,
Daytonblaq.
that's huge. Hey, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's called Dayton Project, and soon I'll be unveiling a little bit of it.
Wow,
Okay.
quite interesting. So Cho, basing on the fact that you've listened to his kind of music, just that little bit of it. A concert is set up for Dayton, and let's say concert is set up for, this wouldn't be good on the show, but a concert is also set up for Bruno K. Which of the two would you attend?
Bruno K. I think I would go for Dalton because I would want to expect something new. I would want to get that new vibe, that new freshness, because he has gospel, he has love, he has heartbreaking. So I would go for Dalton.
Thank you.
Wow, quite interesting. But that means you have to pay for your ticket. You might think it's a free kind of thing.
Of course,
Anyway,
but the bad thing about Ugandans, a friend has a concert and they
Yes.
still want to get free tickets.
But that's true. That's true.
I don't think that's a good thing because you need to support your own. So if they expect the support from you already asking for the tickets, I don't get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, quite interesting, quite interesting. We actually played 2 songs, Nkwagala, the one that is playing in the background, and a little while earlier we also played you because someone was asking, Kent, what are the titles of those songs you were playing? The one that we played you earlier was Do Me, a song that is actually describing the man's submission to God, and as well the whole bit of God working on him to make him what he is.
When you say do me, my mind went to the other style.
The bend over.
No, like the fish square.
Like really?
Nice.
No.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So the song "Do Me" is all about.
It's all about
you're asking
thanking God.
God,
Yes.
okay.
Thank God. Just thanking God.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Appreciating God.
Wow.
Yeah.
So could it be you're actually a born again or a saved, as we often call them,
Yes.
the people that subscribe to Christ?
Yes, indeed.
When
Wow.
did you get born again? When you were singing in church, or after?
No, after.
After, yeah.
Yes.
So why do you pray?
Because
lately we have like so many churches around town.
No, in my opinion, someone attending a church is someone submitting himself to God.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't usually seek so much attention to pastors and stuff. So for me, I go there because I know I believe in God, and I know what I have to do. So it's all about you and God.
You and God. Very nice. When do you go to church? Huh?
I do.
Because Friday, Saturday, you're somewhere else, and by Sunday morning,
I'm joking.
you're dead asleep.
Actually, I don't do late nights.
Okay.
Because you
Probably
see,
the only late night I would do would be working out.
because you see, there's a lot going on in churches and stuff. So you have to know yourself, and you have to know your God. Yes.
Wow, quite interesting. But as well, you should also know, Chom, it's not all about going to church, because it's more like the people who tell you, I go to school. The question is, what do you do at school or while it's in school?
Yes.
Why do I go to the garden to dig? How about those that go to simply sit? Anyway, food for thought. So, Adis, probably we played only 2 of your songs, and we're actually going to unveil one of your latest, which is actually, ascribing greatness to God.
Yes.
I'm wondering, is it only 3 songs you have so far?
So far I have 4 songs. So far I have 4 songs. So I've been working on this. The Big God is a new single. I've been working on my album. It's called Ngalo. So this is a new single just out. So I decided to come. People were asking me to premiere it, so I decided to come and give it out.
Alright, so out of those 4 songs, do you have any videos?
Yes, for the first one, it's called In the War. I have its video out.
Have you tried to
yes, indeed.
to push it?
Yes, indeed. I try to push it, and a little bit earlier, I went outside and then
outside.
Oh. So I just came back, so I have to do it again. So I had some issues, and then
Oh, alright.
You want to make a better version of it?
Yes.
In simple terms.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Quite interesting. So, in as far as your journey has been, Bitambula Bitia, how is it? Is music something I should tell my young brother to take up? And more so that line of a little of the soul music, which is more what I would call spiritual or soul.
Yeah, because
Actually,
in Uganda it's
actually when you talk about giving your friend, giving your son or your daughter to pursue music as a career, it's indeed amazing and it's good, but you have to know basically that music is a hustle.
It's a hustle.
It's a hustle.
Real hustle.
It's a real hustle. Like any other business, music is a business. So doing gospel, for me, I just love what I do. When I'm doing gospel and other songs that are a little bit like
soul music.
It's amazing because people love it. People buy it, streamline.
We would actually call that in our vernacular moyo music.
Yes,
like the Morris Chiria style.
And people have been a little bit into so much in Chidanda and stuff. When I talk to some people, they love soul music, and they can come at your concert and play. But it depends. It depends on how you go to them and ask them.
By the way, because you see with Morris Kyria will have a concert and you may not know about it. But the people go.
Yes,
I wonder how he does it.
People go because they love the music. They love the soul. He sings from his soul.
They know what they're going in for.
They know. They know.
So
I'm loving this.
You've not found it that a big challenge whereby you're having soul and then we have the Chigandali taking over.
Challenges are always there. Challenges are always there because you have to pay for the studio. You have to pay for other stuff, promotion stuff. But it's a hustle. So you have to believe in hustle. I believe in hustle. I'm hustling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. Well, in a few minutes time, or rather a few seconds from now, we are going to be unveiling one of the biggest of songs that he says should be the greatest of songs so far from the ones he has. And that song is titled Big God.
Yes, indeed.
Is it not like what Cooper Jiwe did? That is Biggie God.
I don't know. But it's a bit different. It's a bit different.
Let me actually look for that one as well, so we can have a bit of a comparison a little later, because maybe perhaps people might wonder, is it a title being copped, or it is actually an aspect of
Yes.
So what was it all about?
Big God is all about my acceptance to God.
Oh,
and then
submission.
Because, it's all a submission. Submission. And a lot into God.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
But,
So basically, if you took us through the lyrics, with even before getting into the song, what are you trying to highlight before the main message is your submission to God, but what else is therein? What message am I likely to pick as a person who is listening in for the very first time?
So the message into the song Big God.
Yes.
The message that I'm trying to air out to the people is that in whatever you do, in whatever you go through, there's always one person you can go to.
Okay.
Yes, only God.
Wow.
Because the big guy.
Wow.
The big guy.
Wow.
Yes. Whatever you do, the big guy.
The big guy.
Yes.
I love that bit of he's the big guy. Shall actually have a feel of that other song a little later, but as of course we get into this particular moment, we are going to get into that song titled Big God, and it's definitely coming in from the man Dayton on your Magic 100 FM. If you're out that side and you are thinking of getting a little further from your radio, it's the biggest of mistakes you can actually ever make. So don't you dare touch your dial. Keep it Magic 100 FM, and hey, remember, there is a lot indeed coming your way on breakfast at Magic 100 FM. I would actually think it's a power play song, but anyway, that's not for now, for later.
Welcome for weekdays on Magic Breakfast, Magic 100.
Streaming live.
Something I don't know. What could be the problem? You know what?
You have a battery.
That's your thing.
You can use a battery.
You can't tell me oh no, it's my mistake. Sorry, it's my mistake. It's my mistake. What are you doing? na chakulya
Kade chikolo nesibu tolino natuna Amatimati amwekana Amwekana Nega kola te amwekana Asama pipi kade Pipi kade Makaris pipi kade Asama pipi kade Pipi kade Makaris pipi kade Amatimati amwekana Amwekana Nega kola te amwekana Sakona mabanga so say Asama pipi kaje Pikaje Amari pipi kaje Asama pipi kaje Pikaje Amari pipi kaje
Big God it is, and the song is definitely coming in from